Hey, what's up everybody? Max here, aka Straw. We got a song from Katy today called Swish Swish. So once again, let's get into our close-up and I'll show you guys the chords. Alright everyone, so what I did here is I tuned the guitar down half a step, so you'd have to do that to start. I'm going to have tabs up top, and you'll notice that the top string is going to be a D flat, which is the same as the third string from the top. And usually that wouldn't be the case, it would be an E flat. But I also did a drop D tuning. So first, you tune the guitar down half a step, then you do, like as if you were doing drop D in standard, you do the same. So the your top note and your third note from the top string and the third string from the top have to have the same sound. So they would both be a D flat in this case. So like a drop D flat tuning. Alright everybody, so now I'm going to show you the chords with the little embellishments in the introduction. I'll be calling out the chords as if we're in standard tuning to make it easy to follow along with, though technically the chords I'm going to be saying to you is not going to be the actual chords I'm playing. So you can worry about that later. You could exactly what chords are being played, but just for learning purposes, the shapes and what I'm going to be showing you is going to be as if we're in standard. The first chord that you're going to need is a C sharp minor, right? And that looks like that. And then you take your middle finger and you're going to, once you strum it once, you're going to take your middle finger and pull off and hammer back on in the same place that it was before. So you're not hitting the top note, the top string. That's in drop D too. You don't want to be hitting that. Either way, with this chord you wouldn't be using it. So that's the first part. Then the little bass part that happens after that, it's like a walk down, and that's starting on the 7th fret, 2nd string from the top, going to the 4th fret, 3rd string from the top. So however you get there, I mean, you can do it like this or any finger, as long as you can get back in place after, that's good. So, and then you get to this chord. Now it's basically just a G sharp minor, but I can't play the top string because I have it dropped down. I have it dropped down for a reason, by the way. I'm dropping it down because when we get to that bass part after, it just sounds good that way. And you can't really get that sound unless you drop it. So that's why I did that. So instead of hitting that string, you're just going to play the rest of the chord. That looks like this. So you would just hold down the last 3 strings on the 4th fret, and then with your index finger, and then with your ring finger on the top and your middle finger underneath, you're going to get the other 2 notes in the chord. It also sets you up for this little hammer-on, pull-off hammer-on thing that you have to do right after that, which sounds something like... So it's basically just this. So you're hammering on from the 4th fret to the 6th fret, and that's the 3rd string from the bottom, and then you go up after that to the 3rd string from the top. On after you're hammering on here, you're still on the 6th and back on the 6th fret. So you could do it with the chord held down, and I find it sounds good too because you can grab some other notes from the chord, which kind of sounds like the song. You can also go if you want, right? But you can hold down the chord and you know, you're already there. So whatever way is easier for you. But right after you do that, you're gonna hit again the same chord that you're on, and then slide down to that same shape, but now on the 2nd fret, starting on the 2nd fret. which is really an F sharp minor. Again, you're just not hitting the top note because it's dropped down. So I'll try to put this together slowly. That's that part of it. Then you go back to that same chord, but this time you're going to strum the whole thing out, again excluding the top note, and you're going to add, so you're going to one time strum it and then strum it again and add on the 5th fret, 2nd string from the bottom, you add your middle finger, which is open and not doing anything at this point, so just add it there and you get that extra chord. So, and then you go back. You have to listen to the intro and see how that flows. You know, once you get that melody, you can start piecing it together. But basically, it goes like that. So. Kind of messed up a bit there. I forgot the G sharp again, but anyways. So once you're there, you come back again and just hit it without doing anything, and then back to the F sharp minor, and then you're good. That's the intro part, except I go over here now. That's good. I'm in drop D, and there's a reason behind it. You can go over to the 6th fret, just the top 3 strings, and grab it and slide, right? Which sounds a little bit like what happens there. There's kind of a breakdown, and before it gets to that kind of club bassy part, there's that kind of sliding down feeling. So that's how I get that. And then I go into that bass part. So all that is you grab on the 9th fret, that 2nd string from the top, that plus these 2 notes here. Right, you're gonna see the tabs up top. So you just hit those 3 strings. And then go to the 12th fret. I use my middle, I switch it up. I use my middle finger, sometimes I use my ring finger, so. And you just grab the 3 top strings on the 12th fret and then work your way down 11th to 9, so. And then twice, one time the first time it's a 1 hit there, and then the second time 2 hits. But you know, you can do it a little rhythmatically, so. So that's just shuffling in between. And if you want to know exactly how I'm doing that, it's just hit. So I hit that on the 12th fret, those 3 strings, and then kind of come up and get that muted sound. And again hit and a muted sound. That's basically it, though. To be honest, there's more going on there. It's a little bit of a shuffly thing. So that just takes practice. You can go until you get the hang of the kind of shuffling muted strings, and then you can incorporate your own little beat there. Your own little rhythmatic pattern on it. So that's that. And then we get into pre-chorus. So that starts over here. So that's again that F sharp minor chord. You just strum it this time. That's all you have. No embellishment. So. Then you go over to the C sharp minor, then a nice A major, and then over to a B minor. So. Right, then there's a pause, and then she gets to the swish swish part. So again, that you just go back and do that same kind of bass part over here. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you.